Have I got something to go over with you today? I believe it's been a secret product for makeup artists for years. How do they make that powder just disappear and their client's skin glowing and the makeup set all day for soap operas, movies, TV shows? Well, I think I might have found it. Let's dive deep into this product. And I've been using it for 2 weeks, so I'll give you my honest review. And what does a medical esthetician think of it? Which that would be me of 32 years. And is it good for us mature people? So I'm going to dive a little deep and let's get started because I can't wait to show you. Okay, like I said, I'm going to dive into this lovely product that I discovered with my niece, Alyssa. We went shopping again at Sephora and we had a blast. As soon as she hits that store, she starts going and letting me know all the latest and greatest skincare products that she's seen on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. And we get started and we try them all. Now in Sephora, you're allowed to try them, and I believe in Ulta too. Sephora, maybe even more so. So we both tried this, and let me tell you what it is. It is the OS Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. So a lot of you have maybe heard about it or seen it like I did, and I just didn't want to spend money on it. I thought, nah, just another spray, and I know hydration sprays, and I have some of my favorite. Well, this one is what they say. It is, again, OS, like one size, and it is something that you do want to shake up, in between uses, or right before you use, I should say, and really shake it up. And it is best and made for powder. If you're using a liquid, it may still look good, but maybe not as good in glass skin. It is made to melt the powder so that you look maybe like you're not wearing anything or you're wearing a liquid. It's amazing. So what happened, we're in Sephora and I have a powder on because I do the Jane Iredale face powder, and I believe it's set, and it has a natural sunscreen in there. Well, I say, I'm going to once and for all try it at Sephora. Many times when I went to try it, it's all out. That's how popular this is. It just sits on there or somebody's taken it, or I thought, for once I'm going to try it. So I tried it and spritzed it. Don't use too much. And it started giving me a glow. Now, a lot of things gave me a glow, but when I looked closer, and it gave me like I wasn't wearing powder. So she looks at me shocked, and I said, okay, you try it. And she did the same thing, and it looked fabulous. We then asked the employee at Sephora, hey, is this just something temporarily, or what is this doing? And she said a lot of makeup artists use it to melt powders. They'll either do a liquid and then put the powder over there to set it, but this melts it into the face and gives it, quote, that glass skin. And believe me, it looks amazing, especially, and I'll reiterate, with powder, with the face powder on your face. Now, they do have some hydrating ingredients in there, but with what it does, and my pores feel so tight and so poreless that I thought, wait a second. I was feeling a little tight, even though they say it can be moisturizing. So after a while, I told my niece, I'm going to look into this, because if it's this good, we may not want to use it very often, or only when we're trying to, look good for going out. And does it have something in there that might, after a while, if we overuse it, actually irritate the face? And I was right. Sometimes it can irritate the face because it has an ingredient in there called, I had to look down, film, and it's so easy, film former. Now, I think that must be some combined ingredient because every time I kept looking it up, it wouldn't give me a breakdown on a film former. So it looks amazing at first. The pores are super tight and you look fabulous and you almost want to use more. But with something like this, you don't use more because you don't want to keep building on it. It has put a layer down to where you leave it alone and don't respray. And I suggest don't use this like a hydrating spritz because if you use it 2 or 3 times a day, maybe every day as well, you might find at the end of the week that you are a little irritated and starting to look worse, such as redness or maybe flakiness. So use it sparingly. I have relatively normal skin, and I could tell by the third day, because I was overzealous, that they were indeed right, that we just want to not use too much. I still think this is worth the money, and I will put it below, but don't use it all the time. And so this will last a long time. And make sure, it's very important to shake it up. Otherwise, the ingredients that I see on here is great. It is just not for layering. So now remember, with Sephora, you can always bring back things. I suggest you buy it if you use powder and you want to use it as your final setting spray. And if it is too irritating for you or you don't like the feel, of course, bring it back. We don't need products that we're not going to use anymore. Find places that you can easily walk over and bring it back. It's too hard to pack it up and go. So the OS, that's a secret that I'm going to keep mine and I'm going to use. And powder melt. I hope this helps. And if you have used it, drop something below and tell me. If you've bought it and used it for a week, let me know how it's going. If you have any more questions on it, also put a comment below. Now, I've only been using it for about, I think it's getting close to 2 weeks, and I'd have to say I still love it, and it is different, but I'm definitely going to keep it. So thank you for coming here, and I hope this helps on a fabulous product. And come back often, and thank you for liking and subscribing it. We certainly appreciate it, and that is we, as in my sister Judy, who does all behind the scenes. And we'll see you soon with another great review. Bye.